Hello, Susan. Let's see. Oops. Oh, nuts. Come on. Don't tell me I disappeared. Okay, Susan and Albert are here. Yay! I'm simulcasting this with my iPhone on Facebook. Was a suggestion of Rabbi Steve. So we'll see. And I really, really hope that things don't freeze up on me again. Let me move this down slightly. Okay. Got about 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes maybe. So. And I got the word from Rabbi Steve and Carol that the setup, it has to do with not them. They didn't make the changes, but the Ustream made changes to their site, so it kind of louses things up a little bit. And let's see who was here. Isaias Amaro, welcome. That's on the Facebook side. So, well, I'll start off with just Anigun. And my friend Jim Greer is here too. Welcome. Okay, now it's 4 o'clock. So we can begin with Hine Matov. Hine Matov Manai Shevet Kulanu Yachad Hine Matov Manai Shevet Kulanu Yachad Hine Matov Shevet Kulanu Yachad Hine Matov Shevet Kulanu Yachad Hine Matov Manayim Shevet Kulanu Yachad Hine Matov Manayim Shevet Kulanu Yachad Hine Matov Manayim Shevet Kulanu Yachad ומנעים, שבכולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, 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 שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד. For those of you on Facebook, I am also on simshalom.com, and there is a prayer book, so I will be calling out pages. And the next page is the Baruch Hu, the call to worship. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due now and forever. Page 5, Ahavat Olam. Your love has embraced us always, in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. Page 6, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai alone. Praised be God's glorious sovereignty throughout all time. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל יודעך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלטתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם מזוזו ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Adonai Elohechem Emet. And Sue is here and Judy is here, and yes, I imagine it's cold back in North Carolina. Shalom Sue and Shalom Judy and everyone else. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words, which I command you this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and recite them at home and away, night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your homes and upon your gates. Then you will remember and observe all my mitzvot, and be holy before your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who is truth. Adonai Elohechem Emet. The Micha Mocha I'm going to sing tonight was written by a cantorial friend of mine, a cantor, Alan Weiner, here in California, and he wrote it in, as he was writing it, his signature of it was Cantor Miranda, because it is a salsa-like Micha Mocha. I don't have chords for it, so and I'm trying to remember it as best I can, but it's a kind of a fun Micha Mocha. Micha Mocha bailimado, Micha Mocha bailimado, Micha Mocha nedar bakodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Micha Mocha bailimado, Micha Mocha nedar bakodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Who is like you, Adonai, among all that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Hashkivenu. O God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haborei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. B'chatzi Kaddish, page 11. Yitkadav, yitkadash Rabbi, ve'alma divrach yirutei, ve'amlik machutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chay l'kol beit Yisrael, bagala, u'v'zman kari, v'imeru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach Le'alam Ulal Me'amaya Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpav V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shemir Kudesha B'richu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nekemata, daviran be'alma v'imeru. Amen. Page 13 begins the Amidah, the Avot, the Imahot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu Elohei Avraham Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'il Hagadol Hagibor ve'anora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Page 14, בגבורות. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, מקיים הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה לאחריות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, נקיים הכל. Please continue with a prayer from your own heart. Oh, say shalom bimrobav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imeru Kaddish Shalem, page 16. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעמד יברכירותי וימליק מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון וחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קדושה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונקמתה דמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובותון בכל ישראל, קודם אבוהון במשמעיה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמעיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. Now we are going to do a little tiny Torah service. I hope I can manage to. I only printed it out a little while ago, so this is truly a cold reading. Wait one moment while I get something. We do a Torah reading on Saturdays, of course, and we also read from the Torah briefly on Mondays and Thursdays. In ancient times and temple times, it was market day, so the idea was that no one should be more than 3 days away from reading the Torah. So, at any rate. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim venatan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Ve'asita et meil ha'efod כליל תכלת, והיה פי ראשו בתוכו שפה יהיה לפני סביב מעשה אורג כפי תחרה יהיה לו לילו לא יקרע. ועשית על שולב רימוני תכלת וארגמן ותולעת שני על שולב סביב ופעמוני זהב בתוכם סביב, פעמון זהב לרימון, פעמון זהב רימון על סולי המעיל סביב. והיה על אהרון לשרת, ונשמע קולו בבואו אל הקודש לפני אדוני, ובצאתו ולא ימות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. I love jewelry. This is not news to anyone who knows me. I don't wear a whole lot of it when I do this service, but I do love it. And my husband, Bob, says I could open my own jewelry store. Problem is that I wouldn't want to sell any of it. If I were held up, I might have to think about dying rather than surrendering my wedding ring. So I have always been fascinated with the mystery of the jewels that are set into the breastplate worn by Aharon over his ephod. And there are 12 jewels set into the breastplate. Each jewel represents, of course, a tribe. But 2 stones that are mentioned are not worn on the outside. They are worn in a kind of pocket behind the breastplate. They are not used often, and they have a special mysterious purpose. These 2 stones are called the Urim and the Tumim. According to Wikipedia, Urim has traditionally been taken to derive from a root meaning lights, and Tumim is widely considered to be derived from the consonantal root Tav Mem Mem, meaning innocent. In consequence, Urim and Tumim has traditionally been translated as lights and perfection by taking the phrase allegorically as meaning revelation and truth. In other words, these 2 jewels were used by the high priest for divination. In a sense, they were like lots or dice. Each of the 12 jewels set into the breastplate represented one of the 12 tribes, but one of the mysteries of these 2 separate jewels is that I could not find which 2 tribes the Urim and Tumim represented. That's because they don't think they did. Another mystery is the placement of the jewels, if indeed there was any particular placement. One theory about the jewels is that they were able to move by themselves. Rambam says that the purpose of the jewels, which were only used to determine the most important matters concerning, for instance, whether to go to war, were as follows: that Urim, the lights, would illuminate all the jewels, each of which were inscribed with a Hebrew letter. The letters were in a code. The Tumim would then interpret the code. No one can say for sure when the jewels were lost. Josephus says they were still in existence at the time of the Maccabees, but most scholars agree that they were lost much earlier, around the time of the Babylonian exile. Several years ago, I was at a street fair in a nearby town and came across a booth that contained coins from different countries that had been made into jewelry. One of the coins, a medallion, was from Israel. The center of the coin had been cut out, and all that remained was the bezel, a palm tree, 2 stars, and the Hebrew words Torah Or. The artist who stood at the counter was from Jamaica, and he wore a large golden cross. I asked him if he knew what the words meant, and he answered immediately, "The law is light." I was surprised and pleased and impressed that he knew, and the coin is one of my favorite pieces. One of the lesser-known theories about Urim and Tumim is that some commentators believe that Urim and Tumim, not the Urim and Tumim, is another term for casting lots, also known as Purim, the holiday that is preceded, that comes directly after this week's Parsha, Tetzaveh. It is also, this coming Shabbat, is Shabbat Zachor. Now, it is believed by the scholars that the Urim and Tumim were lost or perhaps decayed because we don't need them anymore. The Torah is our Urim, our lights, and the prophets who are among us, and yes, I believe there are prophets among us, are our Tumim, the rabbis to whom we look for interpretation, inspiration, and answers. I do not pretend by any stretch of the imagination to be a prophet. I need interpretation myself, and unfortunately my life journey has been, probably would preclude me from being a prophet. Luckily, my life journey has also given me the books, the internet, and they give me many answers, and many of the answers that I really need. And maybe that's another reason these jewels aren't around anymore. We now have books that we can read. We now have the internet. The internet where I can reach many, 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 many more people than I could just having services here in my community. So, that is all I will say on this subject. And we can go to the Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 18. We rise to our duty to praise the Master of all, to acclaim the Creator. God made our lot unlike that of other people, assigning to us a unique destiny. We bend the knee and bow, acknowledging the Supreme Sovereign, the Holy One, exalted, who spread out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. Page 19. למלך על כל הארץ, היום ההוא יהיה אדוני, אחד ושמו אחד. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, היום ההוא יהיה אדוני, אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. The prayer on behalf of the sick, and I want to remember all of the kids in Florida that are still recovering from their wounds in the attack. And I also want to remember Rabbi Marvin Perlman. His Hebrew name is Mordechai ben Yita. My friends, Marcia Cohen, Susan Madelon, Ellen Harmon. Ruth Berg is fine now. I don't need to pray for her. She is doing just great. Judy Heller. Absolutely, Susan. Susan from Durham. You got it. My husband, Bob Slater, and anybody on Facebook. I can barely see the names, but if you like, I can check later. If you want to write a name in, you want remembered, I will read it later on. I can pause in the middle of the song as well. Oh, and Sue, of course. Yes, you want Robert and Dorothy and Sherry remembered. We are grateful, oh God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers you have implanted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. Help us to find ways to show our love for them so that we may be an influence for good in their time of need. And may all who suffer illness of body or mind know that you are with them, giving them strength of spirit as they struggle to recover. May their afflictions soon be ended, and may they return in health to family and friends. Let us all think about the names that you can see on the Ustream website: Robert and Dorothy, Sherry and Susan, and all the kids in Florida that are hurting and trying to recover, the survivors who are also hurting. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. The Mourner's Kaddish. If you, again, have anyone that you want remembered for a life lived well, a life that should be remembered, you can write their name in here and we will think of them. We will remember them. Susan's mother, Sharon Bat, Nettie, and Simcha. Absolutely. I don't have anyone, but of course we all are still thinking about Parkland, Florida. And especially the teacher who is Jewish. The Meadow Pollock and Alyssa Al-Hadef. Al-Hadef, by the way, that she's Sephardic. They belong to a Sephardic congregation in Florida. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemeu Rabbi, be'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chai yichon v'yom yichon v'chai dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'yizman kariv v'imaru amen. Yehei shemeu Rabbi mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Barach v'yitbach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Kudesha Perich Bu Le'ela minko birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Da'amiran be'alma v'imaru amen. Yehei shalama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imaru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imaru. Amen. I'm going to close with a song from Debbie Friedman's Purim Spiel, children's Purim Spiel, but this one is just, what she did is she had a whole group of kids that she taught songs to, and they all sang. They weren't exactly soloists. There was one who was pointed out as, one of the characters in the Purim story, and this is Esther's song. She's a wonderful woman, she's brilliant and sweet. Ask anyone in Shushan, any Jew on the street, and they will tell you that Esther's the best of them all. Good old Esther, the queen of the ball. Without a plan, without a scheme, and after she had fasted, Esther went to see the king. She could have gotten blasted, but by visiting old King Z without an invitation, all she wanted was to say, "Oh king, please save our nation." Well, she's a wonderful woman, she's brilliant and sweet. Ask anyone in Shushan, any Jew on the street, and they will tell you that Esther's the best of them all. Good old Esther, the queen of the ball. Well, as you know, the story goes that King Ahasuerus invited Haman, Esther too, and they all made a toast. Well, pretty soon, as they were sitting, Esther told the king, Haman wants to do the Jews a very wicked thing. Well, she's a wonderful woman, she's brilliant and sweet. Ask anyone in Shushan, any Jew on the street, and they will tell you that Esther's the best of them all. Good old Esther, the queen of the ball. Well, Haman was found out at last, there was a dinner scene. Haman choked upon his dinner, Esther spilled the beans. And Esther told the king, oh, Haman won't get off our case. Please, Ahasuerus, don't you think this man is a disgrace? Well, she's a wonderful woman, she's brilliant and sweet. Ask anyone in Shushan, any Jew on the street, and they will tell you that Esther's the best of them all. Good old Esther, the queen of the ball. Good old Esther, the queen of the ball. Thank you very much for tuning in today and listening to my Torah reading and my drash. And I will be back tomorrow night on Facebook at 6 o'clock Pacific time and on Saturday at 10:30 Pacific time, a.m. And be sure and watch Rabbi Steve at 7 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow night. Shabbat Shalom, Shavua Tov if you don't watch me. And thank you very much. Thank you, Sue. We will. And, oh, I did, before I turn this off, I'm doing a Purim service on next Wednesday night at 6 o'clock again. Not a Purim service exactly, a Purim spiel. But I want to have that. I want to get my plug in for that. It's Oklahoma, which is a takeoff on Oklahoma, and I play all the parts. Hope I can do that. Anyway, Laila Tov, Erev Tov, Shabbat Shalom, Shavua Tov, and Chag Sameach.